By John Wanyama. Good morning. What can you tell us from that region this morning?
A very good morning to you, Sam. And indeed, Uasin Gishu today, the thorny issue here in Uasin Gishu is still maize issue. And today, farmers here in Ziwa machine are planning to demonstrate today, Sam, over a number of issues. And they're saying that one of the major issues that they are being forced to go to road and demonstrate is because of the allocation of bags of maize the government gave them. We are being told that earlier on, the government had allocated to Uasin Gishu County 716,000 bags of maize, but now it has scaled down to 328 bags. And farmers are saying this one is 328,000 bags, and farmers are complaining now that this one is very small to Uasin Gishu County. Sam, you remember Uasin Gishu alone produced around 4 million bags of maize, and now if you scale further down, Sam, we are being told that per ward, the government is only allowing 2,700 bags per ward. And if you go further down there, you will understand that a village has almost 26, a ward has 26 villages. And this one now, it will be forcing at least some that every family will be only allowed to sell one bag of maize, something they are saying it's not really going to help farmers from this particular region. So we are waiting, Sam, to see when they arrive here. We have just seen them just at the corner there trying to come together and grouping. They are saying the government should really listen to them and ensure that they buy more maize, since they are saying Uasin Gishu and Trans Nzoia counties are the major counties in this country that produce a lot of maize, and they are saying they are sensing an issue of cartel again here, because they are saying a county like Nandi, they don't really plant maize in that large quantity, and why will they be allocated also maize, or county like Nakuru? So they are calling on the government to ensure they allocate these two counties at least a bigger quantity of maize so that they can have something to sell. And like a ward like we are in, like this one, Sam, which is Ziwa ward, you understand only this particular village, they produce almost 250,000 bags of maize. And if each and every family and the whole ward, they are only being allowed to produce, that is around 20 to 27,000 bags of maize, then they are saying the government is not really doing whatever they really wanted, and it's not impressing farming, Sam.
Right, Wanyama, that's interesting, because I believe it was on Monday last week when we spoke to the acting managing director of NCPB. He was saying that no farmer will be allowed to supply more than 400 bags of maize to NCPB. But now you're telling us that actually it might be one farmer, one bag to NCPB. As you respond to that, how do they suggest that you go to procure these 2 million bags, because that's what the government is going to buy? How do they suggest that who sells what, to make sure that you have a maximum of 2 million bags?
Some is another twist, and they are saying the government, the NCPB, this is the procedure, or this is the form they have given them, that these are the procedure and the rules they have to follow, that each and every farmer will be allowed to supply only 400 bags of maize. But now this is a new twist in this particular issue, because if one particular farmer, like in this ward of Ziwa, will be only allowed to sell one bag of maize to NCPB, then most of these farmers are left wondering, how is it possible that one will be able to supply even 5 bags of maize to NCPB? Now, these are the questions that are really raising up. And also another thing they are also raising is they thought the government was going to open buying centers, especially in this particular interior or village. But now they are asking the government, the buying centers have not already opened. Are they going to carry that one bag all the way to NCPB in Nairobi, or in Eldoret or Maize? So is an issue that we are really, maybe those people manning this particular NCPB to come out clear to tell farmers what really they want, or how many bags of maize they're supposed to supply each and every farmer, especially in this high producing maize region, Sam.
But Wanyama, when the NCPB and the ministry said that they're going to procure maize from specific farmers, have they released a list of the vetted farmers that will be invited to supply that maize? Have they given a schedule of when they should supply that maize and where they should be delivering it?
We are told that we are about to confirm whether the form of vetting this farmer's farm they have maybe arrived. but so far the vetting process is still going on, and maybe those farmers, especially small-scale farmers, are the most worried ones, because they are saying if you subdivide this particular maize of 2,700 bags per ward, and a ward has over 26 villages, and you can imagine one village has how many families in that particular village. So this is a matter of confusion, some, and they don't know who will be supplying and who will not be supplying this particular maize to NCPB. So it's just a game of wait and see, and maybe those managers or those bosses of NCPB and Ministry of Agriculture to come out clear, so that they can tell farmers what to do, when and how, because most of farmers now are confused. And remember, Sam, it's only 1 month or 2 months, and these farmers are supposed to be going back to their farm, starting again planting season.